The woman just finished recording a breakup video, right after she locked herself in the secret room, deliberately creating the illusion of a disappearance. And the reason she did this was only to test if her husband really loved her. But this would be the beginning of her nightmare. The husband happily held flowers in his hands, coming back ready to give them to her. But he only saw that video, so he hurried and anxiously searched everywhere. She quickly ran to get the key to open the door, but searched through the whole backpack and did not find it. Then she remembered. She accidentally dropped it on the ground when picking up the bag. Now she could not laugh anymore. She never thought she had made such a big mistake. She rushed to her husband for help, but he could not see her at all, because the mirrors here were one way. From inside you could see outside, but outside you could not see in. She wanted to call him, but there was no signal in here at all. And even worse, this glass was bulletproof, and also soundproofed. Hitting it made almost no sound. The woman originally thought she could hide here to play missing, and then see her husband's reaction, because recently she found out he always liked to stay alone in the office with his assistant, and in order to help him achieve his dream of being a music conductor, she gave up her job and followed him far away, to this strange place. She never thought this guy would be unfaithful, so she came up with this plan to test him, but now she ended up trapped inside. She tried every way she could, but could not find a way out. Looking at her heartbroken husband outside, the woman suddenly felt regret. It turned out he cared so much about her. It seemed she was not wrong about him. She desperately banged on the glass, hoping he would hear and stop, but everything was in vain. After calming down, she started thinking of ways to escape. She found a spoon, trying to dig open the wall. She thought since the wall was only 2 centimeters thick, she should be able to make a hole quickly, but as she dug she discovered there was a steel plate inside. She fell into deep despair. If she had not tested her husband in the first place, maybe this marriage could have lasted. Now she could only live like a rat in this dark room. Even though there was food, it had long expired. The rival seemed to hear something, and put her head next to the sink. The woman grabbed onto this like a lifeline, and cried again toward the faucet. Seeing the rival react, she increased her strength, but her throat was almost hoarse from shouting. The rival suddenly ran back and started brushing her teeth, as if everything just now was an illusion. Looking at the photos of herself and her husband, the woman was filled with regret. Now even her home was taken away. This time the rival finally sensed something strange, but was scared and ran away. But that night, the rival accidentally found the key that had fallen on the ground. Seeing this, the woman became excited and uneasy. She thought she was about to be rescued, but the rival wore it as a necklace instead, as if declaring she was the real owner here. The next day, her husband got a call from the police. They found a body in the suburbs. After getting a definite answer, the rival began trying to rescue her, but it was obvious the mirror could not be removed. Just then the dog at home barked wildly at the wardrobe. She instantly thought of something, and asked if the secret room door was by the wardrobe. The hidden compartment above was the lock, but when she was about to open it she hesitated, because once the woman inside came out, she would definitely drive her away. She would no longer be the mistress here. Thinking of this, she chose to cover up the truth without hesitation.
Lo siento.
But just then the man came back.
¿Quién hablabas? ¿Qué pasaba afuera?
Con nadie. Estaba buscando un libro.
¡Hija de puta! ¡Mariana! ¡Hija de puta!
To see if the woman was dead.
Belén, ¿estás bien?
But no ripples appeared on the water, so she filled it with hot water, and used the steam to write a greeting on the glass, but the result was the same. After waiting half an hour there was still no response, but the next day, her police friend brought her some documents, full of photos of the man secretly meeting the secretary. Only then did she realize the Prince Charming in her eyes was actually a jerk, a scumbag. Both she and the woman were just 2 of his many lovers. Locking the door tightly, now it was the rival trapped inside. Afterward she did not choose to take revenge on her husband, but left this sad place alone. When the man came back, he only saw the key on the bed, and the photo of them on the mirror. The key was the last bit of hope she left for the rival, but in the end whether she could get out depended on whether the man could discover the secret room.